Good morning, my people, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son. I am the Diaspora Machismo. My people, this morning, as usual, it is another beautiful Monday morning, and I come to bring you an update as to my protest. It was another beautiful day for a protest, and I enjoyed every moment of my protest. Let me first remind you that the front of my sign says, I don't want the white man's money, his woman, his friendship, or his fame. And the back of my sign says, white man, why have you enslaved the African American? And as usual, you know, after I have finished protesting, and after I have given you a brief update as to my protest, I always love to bring to you something from the word of the Most High God, Yahweh. And for the past few weeks, we have been dealing with who are the Caucasians. And for the past few lessons, we have been looking into things, to lies that the Caucasians has placed in the Bible. And the reason for those lies is to make you passive, make you coward, make you their slave, and keep you their slaves forever. On Friday, we look at Matthew chapter 5, verse 1 to 10. And we saw some very interesting things in Matthew chapter 5, verse 1 to 10. And I told you why the Caucasians have caused these words to be spoken by the one who is the so-called Son of God, Jesus. But we know Jesus is not the Son of God. Jesus is a fictional character, like Paul, that was created by the Caucasians to accomplish the same goal I outlined to you earlier. The Son of the Most High God is Yahweh. And the greatest lie you can ever be told is a lie that is mixed with error and truth. They catch you all the time. So what they did, they put some of the lies in Jesus' mouth and some of Yahweh's word in Jesus' mouth also. So they put truth and error to try to deceive you and qualify that Jesus is the Son of God. But Jesus is not the Son of God. Jesus, like Paul, is another fictional character that was created by the Caucasians to accomplish a particular objective. Verse 3 of Matthew chapter 5 says, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for there is a kingdom of heaven. What is poor in spirit? There is no real definition for poor in spirit. If anybody tries to explain what being poor in spirit is, they are making up something. But in verse 4 it says, Blessed are they that mourn. And we went over all of these things before. And blessed are the meek. We know the meek is to be submissive and to be passive, to be afraid. From verse 1 to 10, what the Caucasians have told us is, if you are favored by the Most High, because that is what a blessing is, then you have to be submissive, passive, afraid. And when they oppress you and persecute you, you have to bear it with a smile because you are favored by the Most High. And the only reason why these things are happening to you is because you are favored by the Most High God. Then we go on to verse 13. No, let's go to then what I tell you in verse 12, when all of these dangerous and deadly and oppressive thing happens to you, what you ought to do, you must rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. Now, Jesus, the alleged or the so-called Son of the Most High God, is telling us that when all of these bad things happen to us, especially at the hands of the Caucasians, we must rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. But what did the Most High said to Moses, to the children of Israel, to our foreparents, the direct descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? What did he say to him? In Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1 to 15, the Most High says, if you are faithful to me, all of these blessings are going to come upon you and they are going to overtake you. And it does not matter where you are, whether you are in the city, whether you are in the field, or whether you are in the country, whether you are in a foreign land, you're going to be blessed. Everything you put your hands to is going to be blessed. If you choose to be a farmer and till the earth is going to bring forth 50 folds to you. If you choose to be a farmer and be a livestock farmer, your sheep and goat and cattle, whatever you are farming in, is going to produce exceedingly abundantly above which you can think of, hope for, or even more. If you're going into business, your business is going to prosper. So therefore, you are going to experience heaven and earth. And when you die, you are going to experience the bountiful beauty of the heavenly kingdom. But in Matthew chapter 1, verse 12, they are promising you the same thing that the Most High God have said you're going to experience on the earth. It says, rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. My people, and then they say, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And we always take this for granted. So persecuted the prophet which were before you. My people, if you go through all of the scriptures, even the book of the Apocryphas, tell me which of the prophets was persecuted? Which of the prophets were persecuted? There is no recording of any of the prophets that the Most High sent to his people was ever persecuted. There is no record of it. But here, Jesus is lying to us and say, so persecuted the prophets which were before you. My people, listen to me. The only prophet that was killed, and he was not killed by the people, but that prophet was killed by a lion. And that was the nameless prophet who the Most High sent to Israel. And he told that prophet, when you have finished delivering my words to my people Israel, don't stay, don't eat nothing in that place, and don't return home in the same route you walked while you go to my people. Walk a different route. The instructions were simple and easy. And then an old prophet come and tell him that, come, I am a prophet of the Most High too. Come and have some lunch with me at my home. And the young prophet says, no, the Most High said, don't do it, don't eat here. He said, listen to me, I am a prophet also. The Most High told me it was okay for you to eat here. You have to realize this old prophet was jealous of the assignment of the young prophet, and he was willing to lie to the young prophet because he wanted the attention of the people in his community. When the young prophet left, the young prophet heeded the counsel of the old prophet, went to the old prophet's house and ate, and on his way back, a lion killed him. A lion killed him because he was disobedient to the Most High. So tell me which of the prophets that the Most High sent died at the hands of the people. Even Jonah, the reluctant prophet, was swallowed by a whale, but Jonah never saw death. The whale vomited him up on the shores of Nineveh, where he should have been in the first case. And then when they come in verse 13, after you have been a fool and allowed the Caucasians to take advantage of you, to re-enslave you, to do all manner of you, they hate to tell you now. And after Jesus, the same Jesus have lied to you and tell you, but you don't worry. What they did to you, they done it to the prophets. Now they are going to flatter you and give you an incentive to be a stool pigeon, to be a fool, to be an idiot. Then they say you are the salt of the earth. But if you are the salt of the earth, wherewith shall ye be salted? It is therefore good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under your feet. So if you don't allow us to trample upon you, to rape your daughters and your sons, to murder you, to steal your land and your properties, if you don't allow us to do that, then you are not the salt of the earth. You are good for nothing. And then they told you, then you have to be a light. You are the light of the world. If you allow us to steal your monies and your properties, if you allow me to rape your daughter and to rape your wife and to do you all kind of nastiness, then you are the light of the world. People are going to watch you and they're going to say, you are a child of God. My people, the Caucasians are idiots. But when it comes to exploiting and oppressing other nations and to ensure that it does not suffer the reprisal or the revenge or the vengeance of those nations who they have oppressed, they are cunning. They know how to get it done, and they know how to make you feel guilty into holding them accountable. They are not getting through that with this man, because Tree Strongblood don't want their money, he don't want their friendship, I don't want their woman, and I don't want their fame. There is nothing that the Caucasians have that I want. So when they do me, I am ready and willing to do them back and to even go beyond what they have done to me, because I am the child of the Most High. If the child of the devil slaps me, it is not enough retribution for me to slap him back. It is enough retribution for me to slap him back 10 times and still break his neck. My name is Tree Strongblood. I am St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the Diaspora Machismo. I'm out.